Hi guys. So today we are going to show you guys how we make cloud bread.
Or oopsie bread.
It's not like real bread, but it is a good way of creating a sandwich.
Yes. So it's kind of like, I don't know, the original low carb kind of bread. And the good thing about it doesn't have nuts in it. And it's pretty low carb because it's just kind of eggs, cream cheese, and a few other little bits and pieces.
Yeah. So some of the things we like to do with our cloud bread, Erica makes a delicious BLT, made a great one pre-keto. So now we use the cloud bread instead of regular
bacon,
bread.
Lettuce, tomato, bit of mayo.
It's really, really good. You
can do like a bacon and egg sandwich, like a breakfast kind of sandwich on cloud bread. You could do like a ham and cheese one. Now I will say you do need 2 portions of it put together to make it.
You can't slice it.
You can't really slice it in half because it comes out of the oven nice and puffy, but then it kind of deflates down. I don't know about using it for anything much more, like anything more kind of juicy or like a burger or anything really hard, because it is like a little bit fragile. Not fragile, I don't know how to explain it. It kind of disintegrates a bit, I guess you would say. But
it's not going to take a big thing like this. It's probably going to take more like that.
Yeah. But it really gives you that sandwich feeling, which sometimes you can miss on
just
keto.
Being able to pick it up.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's get started with making the cloud bread. So we've got the oven preheated, 160 degrees Celsius or 320 Fahrenheit. And then the other thing we've got ready is just a baking tray here with some non-stick baking paper on it.
We don't need that till later, so we'll just put that aside.
Pop that aside. So the first thing you're going to do is separate out 2 eggs into the egg yolks and the egg whites, which I've already done. And then we're going to start with the egg yolks, right? Egg whites.
Egg whites.
So we've got 2 egg whites. And then in here we're going to add a pinch of salt.
And half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Do you know what that does?
Or tartar?
That's probably tartar.
Yeah.
Do you know what that does?
I think it helps with the egg white kind of holding its air. So I'll just pop that in. Because quite often it's used in meringue or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Also, we'll link in the description below the full post that has all the details of how to make this, so you don't have to remember all the ingredients. We've got our 2 egg whites, our half a teaspoon of cream of tartar, salt, and we've got our trusty mixers. What do you call this? Beaters.
We call them beaters.
And we're just going to whiz this up, I think, until it's kind of stiff peaks. So let's go. So you can see that the egg whites have all beaten up until they're like stiff peaks. Do you want to put it over your head, Dan?
It really didn't take long. I'm a bit scared. Shall I do it?
Go on.
Shall I do it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Oh my god, we're such girls. Okay, so it didn't take very long because it's only 2 egg whites. So now we just set that aside, and we're going to work on the egg yolk mixture. So we've got.
Can I ask a really stupid question?
Oh my gosh.
You're using the beaters again. Do you need to clean them?
No, not in this case, because I'm going from whites to yolks. I mean, for when you're whipping up the egg whites, you want to make sure the bowl is clean and your beaters are clean and there's no egg yolk in there. Otherwise, that can have trouble whipping up. But because we're going the other way, it doesn't really matter. So we've got our 2 egg yolks, and then we've got 75 grams of cream cheese. Now the cream cheese is softened, so I've had it out of the fridge for a while, and I also kept the eggs out of the fridge so they were room temperature. So that's a good tip, I think. Just makes it combine easier. Got our 2 egg yolks and our 75 grams of cream cheese, and now we just really want to blend this mixture together. I don't know if it's going to work. I've never done this before. looks good. So we're not aiming to get air into that. It's really just to get the cream cheese and the egg yolks all combined.
So I noticed partway through it was quite lumpy. Yes. So you want to just try and get as much of those little lumps
the
out
little
as
cream
you
cheese. Yeah. So you can see there's still a few little ones in there, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're going to add to this mixture half a teaspoon of baking powder. So that, and then the egg whites is what's going to help it rise and be fluffy. And then we've got some psyllium husk powder, and we're just going to add a teaspoon.
What do you reckon the psyllium husk gives it?
Gives it a bit of, like a bit of kind of texture, I think.
So you don't need to whiz that, you just need to
you just kind of stir that through.
This looks really good, even though it's just two different.
You think it looks? I don't think it's the same. I like the end result. I don't know about this, but you can feel already the psyllium husk kind of starts thickening that mixture up.
Oh yeah, you can see it too.
So now what we're going to do is combine these two together without trying to lose the egg white mixture. So like the fluff in the egg. Yeah, we want to try and keep it as light as possible. So I'm just going to put half of it in first and kind of mix that into the egg yolk mixture, which will soften it a little bit. And we can be a little bit kind of more vigorous now because we're kind of just trying to soften up the egg white and get it combined.
I'm always super scared at this part.
Why?
You're way more vigorous than me.
Well, you want it to be mixed through it.
I think my problem is I don't get it mixed through properly because I'm too scared.
And now with this second part, we probably want to be a little bit more delicate. Just kind of want to fold this through, keeping as much air as we can, but also trying to get it so there's not big clumps of egg white. Yeah. It's a little bit tricky because the other mixture gets quite firm with the psyllium husk. So I can see now it's kind of...
Do you kind of want it to start to all look one colour?
Yeah, exactly.
White and
that's
yellow?
right. So you can see there are like some small white parts, but it's pretty much fully incorporated now. So
you want your baking tray back?
Yes. Now we get to... So this is making 4 cloud bread, so that will be a sandwich each for us. What we're going to do is take our mixture and divide it into 4 kind of circles on our baking sheet, and you kind of want to mound it up a little bit to help with it.
Does it spread?
I think it spreads a little. Okay guys, so we've got our 4 little cloud bread piles there, and now this is the part where you can get a bit creative if you like and sprinkle some things on the top. We've got some everything but the bagel sesame seasoning, and we're just going to sprinkle these on the top. But you could put any like
poppy seeds, sesame seeds.
Yeah, or even just like some
oregano,
garlic powder or chives or something like that. Cool. Okay, so now we're going to pop them into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until they're like golden brown. Let's go. Okay guys, so that was about 25 minutes and we have just gotten our cloud bread out of the oven. So you can see they don't spread out too much. So if you wanted bigger ones, you could certainly spread them a bit further. They do look, you know, kind of quite puffy at the moment when they first come out of the oven, but they will kind of deflate down a bit. Don't be worried you've done something wrong. That's just normal from the egg white.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
So do you normally cool these down on a cooling rack, or they're just good to go like that?
Yeah, I would put them on a cooling rack, cool down, they kind of deflate down a bit, and then they're good to go. I mean, they don't have to be completely cool. You can eat them when you're ready. I'm sure we won't make that.
I'm like, when?
You're just like, when can we eat them? Anyway, we hope you found this useful. Definitely give this a go. Like, it is a good keto bread option that's not too high in carbs, because I have seen some of the recipes out there, by the time you're adding almond flour, coconut flour, the carbs can creep up, and it's probably not something you want to be eating every day.
But it's not like bread.
Just putting it out there, it is not bread.
It is a complete cloud bread substitute.
Yes,
that allows you to pick it up and have a sandwich.
Yeah, but yeah, just have your expectations
Yeah.
set. So thank you so much for watching. We hope you've enjoyed it. Let us know your favourite sandwich fillings below. We'd love to hear. We're always looking for new ideas.
Make sure you like this video and also subscribe to get more videos like this.
We've got loads more coming out.
Yeah. We also do videos on our keto traveling and also just us living our normal keto life.
Thanks again.
Thanks guys. Bye.